Hi guys, this is Johnnyabee and welcome back to Monster Legends. Now, in this episode of Monster Legends, I just want to go over how that you can get legendary monsters. Now, I know probably 90% of you guys that watch my videos are already have your monsters and things like that, but I know that some of you are just starting the game, sort of lower level, and you're wanting to get your legendaries. So I apologise if I'm going over old stuff with you guys, but nevertheless, I thought I'd just do a video anyway, just to sort of show how easy-ish it is to get some legendary monsters. Now, these legendary monsters are great for gold revenue. Now, as we'll try and go over them all. Now, all these legendaries, as you'll see from my island when I go there on my phone, etc. I have a lot of these ones because these, I think it's the magma guy, he will have something like 305 gold. Actually, I think they're all quite good for gold, but these new monsters will get in something like 155 gold, and that's just terrible. So that's one of the reasons that I thought I'd do a legendary video, because I myself have decided to put all my legendary habitats to level 4. And therefore freeing up some space so I can get more legendaries in. So the more legendaries I have in my island, the more gold I have, the more food I can get, and all that. So it's a sort of vicious circle. But yeah, so just thought I'd go over. Now there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the sneaky 1. Now I know I've touched over legendary monsters before in the past, but these are obviously the breedable, the original 10. But we've got an additional 1 to show you, which is breedable. And yeah, but also you can get legendary monsters throughout the sort of winter maze, etc. But I thought the breedable ones are the best ones for gold revenue, so I thought I'd touch on them anyway. Okay, so we will go on the Arc Knight. So scroll, is Arc Knight there? Scroll all the way to the bottom, and there you go. It tells you the sort of the Arc Knight's recipe in order to get him. So you can use these two monsters in order to breed the Arc Knight. Now, Israel, he is not breedable right now, but I'm sure that he is in the team shop. I'm sure he is. Let me just try and multitask and see what I could. We're just checking Goldcore right now. So Goldcore, I'll scroll down the very bottom. Yes, he is breedable, as you can see there. And I'm not clicking on the wrong buttons. I'm not checking the team shop whatsoever. Don't mind me. Yeah, Israel is in the team shop for 700 war coins. Okay, so you can use these monsters, and as you can see, there's. Come on then. There is a few ways in order to get Mr. Goldcore. And then, once you get these monsters, there's not really thought about this very well, have then you can get Mr. Arc Knight. Now, he's not the best light monster by far, but he is a legendary monster nonetheless. So, plus, I mean, let's face it, when you are starting, you want as many legendaries as you can. I'm now doing a second account, which I have no legendaries yet. But yeah, I'm looking to get my legendary, so I'm looking to see what monsters I can get to breed already. But yeah, this is the Arc Knight. He's a light monster, and obviously in wars, it's always good to have at least one each type of monster for your war. Okay. Now, my favourite is the Fire Legendary. If the website wants to hit it and load. Now, I used this monster for a long time. Before I used, I think it was Lord Malt, and then I changed it over to Greedy Dragon. But this monster is strong, especially if he's breedable and you can rank him up to 130. He is a powerful monster. He's not the fastest, and he doesn't have great control, but he's strong. When he hits you, you're going to know about it. Let me just think. Skipples, I think he's breedable. Let me scroll down here. Yes, there we go. I don't want to keep clicking on to see which ones you can, but I mean, Scotch Peg against breedable. This rare monster, I think you can get through the loyalty rewards. So there you go, Scotch Peg and Scotch Peg, you get them. So it's quite easy. And I know that the Duchess, where the hell is he going now? Duchess, yeah, he is breedable. Shma. Whee! Yeah. So again, it seems to be quite of annoyance that you need epics to breed to get your legendaries, but nonetheless, you can breed them. So as I'm saying, I quite like the fire legendary. I have a shitload of him because he's good for gold revenue. 305, I think his gold revenue is, so he's well worth it. Okay. The little nature boy. Again, I think I've got a shitload of all these common monsters, all these common legendaries, we'll say, because they're really good for golden revenue. And as you can see, again, these two epics are breedable. So here we go. Yes. So Pandelf's really easy to get. Dr. Victor's not so much. Okay, we'll skip here because they're all legendaries. You need. It pisses you off that you need a legendary in order to get a legendary. I know that. Fuck you, game. Right, I know that there's an easier way to get him than that, but I don't want to go too far. Let's say page 11 or something. That should tell us. There we go. Right. There we are. Look, it's really easy monsters in order to get them. Okay, so forget where we were now. Oh yeah, and I'll say Dark Nubis. He is also breedable. Get Dizzy Scrum down there. Hey, where'd you go? There we go. Right, so the genie again. Just buy him. And beefcake. Easy rare to get. Same as easy and common to get. Eggnog, brilliant rare. So yeah, and I think the gargoyle, he is on the reward as well. So there you go. I'm not saying it's going to be easy for you guys to breed the legendary, because sometimes it does take a while to get them, but that's the recipe to get them. So you just have to keep chipping away, getting them, and the breeding tempo helps because that reduces the time for your breeding by a lot. 80% I think maximum is. The only bad thing is if you've only got one space in your hatchery, it could take a shit long. So it's always good to sort of get the 4 hatcheries unlocked. Now this monster is one of the monsters that I'm currently breeding myself, because I have some room in my legendary habitat right now. So I think I've got 5 of him recently in the last few days. So that's great. And again, these 2 monsters can be bred unless you already have them. Now I apologise that I keep going back and forth to all these monsters, but I just want to. I don't want to go like to say, would you get to breed him to beat him? So I had a lot of the video's going to go for ages, but yeah, Mushu, he's a good epic. I'm sure he's got some good nice stun moves on him as an epic, but yeah, I don't like the fact that it brings me way up here. So now I need to scroll all the way down to show you guys. Now Terra Track, he is again breedable. So there we go. Again, the Duchess and the Terra Track, they're very handy monsters to get. So if you do have them, keep them. And also the another one, the oh, I forgot his name now. I sort of think it's magic as well. The one-eyed Cyclops boy. I forget his name. But you need him as well. Yeah, so scroll. That's going to get annoying, isn't it? There you go. So he is a good monster to get. He's really got a good stun on him. He's a very powerful monster, especially if you rank him up to 130. He's not the fastest, he's not the best, but again, if your options are limited, he's one to go for. Okay, we'll rat him through them all, which is good. I didn't want this video to sort of drag on. Here we go, good old Thordor. Now he is one of the faster legendaries, or at least the fastest breedable legendary anyway. Now Rabbit X, which I've just recently bred him in my new Monster Legend account. I think my account's only at 12, but I managed to breed him, so I'm all excited. Yay! There we go. This is a monster I'm on about. He's very handy as well. So again, Rabbit X. So we're actually going to see how it is to breed him, for myself included. Here we go. Good old panda. Now I don't have any of these legendaries, so it fucking sucks it's showing them first. We just go down to page 10. That should hopefully show us a good motherfucker. So yeah, that's a little bit better. There's an uncommon there. That's actually the one I used. That's kind of cool. Yeah, these are different recipes. And it shows you here that the chance as well to get them in the expected time. That's just 4 days, but yeah. So I have myself a little rabbit. Again, the rabbit is quite fast, epic monster. I think most thunder monsters are quite quick, but here we go. Now I want to see, for personal reasons, this monster as well. And pissed me off from scrolling all the way down these monsters still. Right, I don't have any of these monsters. Only 5% though. That sucks donkey balls. That. I'm not gonna waste all our time scrolling down there. Let's see, we'll pick a 9. But just hit it mode. Look. See these like football monsters? I don't have any of these. I never liked them at all, but it does appear to be as if you. Hey! No fucker's got that monster yet. It does appear to be as if you need these footballer monsters to breed. But nonetheless. Where were we? Hello, Mr. Website. Okay. So done. And we've got the Lord of Atlantis. Again, very good water monster there. And these two monsters again are breedable. So we're alright. I think it's only the one monster, as far as I know, that isn't breedable, and that's the Israel one that's in the team shop. So that's excellent. Mr. Raz Fish, the dark fish. Again, he's kind of okay for an epic. How easy is that? This is 2 common monsters. Has a great chance of breeding them. So that's, look, you buy these, and you can't. I know you can't buy the turtle right now, but you should be able to buy 2 common waters that will give you the same chance of breeding. So that one's easy to get. Let's see what his counterpart is. Fucking scrolling down this bastard menu again. I'll drop Elemental. Again, he's quite a good epic. Come on, Mr. Website. Oh, okay, now he's slightly harder. Oh no, there we go, look. I know it says turtle, and I know, but the genie, it's easy. You can buy the common genie, and you can buy the common water, put them together. I know it's a 10% chance, but keep doing it, and you'll get them. So with just the common monsters, you'll be able to get yourself, fucking a sore head scrolling down there, 2 epic monsters, so, and then your 2 epics will equal 1 legendary. Now I think Lord of Atlantis was the first one I got in my account I have right now, and judging by that, it's probably going to be the first one I'm going to get in my new account as well. So he is a really good water legendary, especially for your first one. Later on in life, when you progress your team, he's not going to be that good, but he's really good to start off with nonetheless. Okay, how many have we got left? 4 bracket 5. Ooh. Good old magic monster. Whee! Okay, getting dizzy now. Oh, there's drop elemental again. Now, we don't have to go over him because we've already been over him. Mr. Goldfield. This monster again, he is breedable, as I know. Because you keep breeding these monsters when you're looking for something else, and they fucking piss you off because they take longer to hatch. Right. So again, he's quite relatively easy to get. Oh, I have two of the monsters. So it appears to be as if I can get a few legendaries in my smaller game. Cool. Okay, so he is quite easy to get, as you can see. And then both of them together get you Mr. Goldfield. Fucking piss me off going down there. Which is quite a good legendary to start with. And good for the pockets as well. Good for gold revenue. Okay, we'll have next, please. Next. A dark monster. He is good. Again, I am breeding him for my own personal reasons because he is good for revenue. I have a whole dark island that I need filled up, and he is one of the ones I'm going for to breed up to get me more gold. Okay, we just went over that Nubis, and we'll go over his female companion. And again, quite easy-ish to get this monster. 30% chance of getting it as well, so that's quite good. So I'm not going to scroll down there because I know that that was our dark monster. Right, he's also another dark monster. Hell. Right, now I had this uncommon monster and I got rid of him for some reason. I went, no, I shouldn't have done that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm breeding the other dark monster compared to this one. But I used this monster a lot when I was sort of on my account I've got now. I had this dark monster for a long time. He was one of the ones I used. But uncommon monster here, very easy to get him. Come on, by sight. Now, there we go. That uncommon monster is easy to get. He's an awesome epic, and again another great epic there. So yeah, as I said, the monsters are quite easy to get. It's just if you're going to be lucky enough to manage to breed them. That's the main thing. I don't think this monster is breedable, is he? No, unfortunately he's not. But he has been in a few islands sometimes. But I'm assuming you can maybe get him from maybe the lab shop or the lab monster shop, and you can get him from there. I think I got him through one of the islands. I think I saw him. I got him from. I can't remember where. But nonetheless, if you can't get that monster, you can get that one. And we've got the Hulk. Now I used the worker Hulk for a long time because I thought he's very strong. He's not the fastest, but he's quite strong. And I think he does have one or two stun waves as well, if I remember correctly. Good old Panda Elf. Now he is breedable because I have a shitload of him. It's quite relatively easy to get, as you can see. 2 commons, and you will get a good old Panda Elf easily. 30% chance of getting him. Charizard and Genie. So I mean, yeah, you've got a real good chance of getting Mr. Panda Elf. Again, I use this epic for a lot. He's got good moves on him. I think Hypertron, I don't think he's breedable though. Last time I checked he wasn't. Yeah, he's still not. But again, he is available. You get him some types and islands or so. And again, Thunder Days, he might have been in the Thunder Days sale, was he? I can't really remember. But he'll come up again. He might even come in the shop or something as well as in the team shop. So that was the 10 monsters. If I can get the bloody website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was the 10 monsters I'm saying that we had. Now there is another one. I'm not sure why it's not there. I assume that everybody that plays Monster Legends knows this by now, But if you don't know this, then I'm going to give you a little sneak peek then. Okay, so we will go into how to breed, if the website works, and then we go to legendaries. Okay, and then we will go to this monster. Now, I was bored at one point and I checked every single one of these legendary monsters, but that was maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago. I would have suspected that they would say, hey, this monster's now breedable, but simply they don't do that. But there's a shitload of monsters to go through and to check to see if they are. But this one, nonetheless, which is a very, very good monster, is breedable. Now, I thought there used to be 2 way, no, 1 way? Is it only 1 way? Yeah. There's only been 1 way that you can breed him. Now again, we went over this monster here, this epic, and the legendary. He is one of the ones that is very handy to buy him for any breeding events, because you can sort of use him instead of the monster you're meant to use. Now I have him, I bought 2 of him, so I can double breed at the same time, if you know what I mean. Now he is not a breedable monster, unfortunately. You have to buy him, and he has a female companion as well, Violet I think it is, magic, legendary. Now having these 2 monsters is very handy for the breeding events, because you can you can use them in order to breed a monster. For instance, if it was this monster and it was the Lord of Atlantis to breed somebody else, and you didn't have the Lord of Atlantis, you can maybe use him instead, and you've also got a better chance of breeding said monster. So he's a very handy monster to get. Now there is going to be a breeding event coming very soon, as you can see with my other videos, and he would be a good monster to get. He will probably be on sale as well, knowing Monster Legends, because he's handier to get and Monster Legends sell him and get more money, etc. So yeah, so these are all the breedable Monster Legends legendaries that I know of. I'm quite sure that there's not any more unless there's some kind of breeding events, but yeah. I hope that this was a good video and not too boring for you. Now again, I know that some people that's maybe watching this that are on a level similar to mine, that already have all this anyway, but I just thought I'd touch base with you guys anyway, so you can breed more legendaries, get that gold revenue up, get that food, and get all these monsters ranked up to the maximum. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, click on that like button, and I'll see you again. Bye guys.